All right, time to get, I believe this is vodka. Wait a minute, that's what got me in trouble last, and whatever. I felt like visiting, yes, but you can never see her eyes too often. Totally looking at her big, round, firm eyes. But what can I do? Ow, what is it? Ow. Sorry, actual real life pain in my knee. I actually do need to see a nurse. But what can I do? That's how things pan out. I knocked on the door. Come in, the nurse said without a trace of sing-song accent. Wait, what does that say? I should read. Good afternoon, Ohio gozaimasu. Good afternoon, Olga has sent me to get some sugar. Yeast. Ah, sure. She gave me a bold smile, broad even. It's just that I don't have any Pioneer. Again, she always pauses. I'm assuming that's how it goes since she pauses like that each time. How so? She said that. Well, I had some, but there's now none left. I didn't even bother asking why she had some in the first place. Well, don't worry. You can have some aspirin, for example. That could be of some use to me, actually. Where do I go? Where do I get it then? I sighed. Take this. She opened up her... No. She opened up the drawer and pulled out some kind of bottle. I took a closer look. A well-known brand of cheap beer in the Ulsa. It was beer. Again, she gets young men drunk and have sex with her. By the way, you don't have to get young men drunk to have sex with you when you look like this. You just have to look like this. What's the matter? Beer is also a fermented product. She gave me a deep gaze. Nobody will even notice. She pointed. She had a point, but everything just looked so grotesque to me that I couldn't find anything to say. Are you, sure? Absolutely. Well, okay then. The bottle clearly wouldn't fit into my pocket or my shorts. Shove it down the middle of your pants. It'll make you look more attractive. That's good. Thanks. I muttered shyly, leaving the infirmary. Well, beer could replace yeast. Even my limited knowledge of chemistry and biology and cooking was enough to accept this. But generally walking around with a bottle in my hand looked like a silly idea to me, so I decided to bring it to Olga's cabin and hide it there. But I had to reach it somehow without anyone noticing the beer. I hid the bottle in my shirt. Hi, sexy lady. Don't mind this bottle in my pants. I'm just happy to see you. And everything would have been fine, but Sylvia called out to me at the square. Actually, she sprang out from behind me so suddenly that it gave me a start. Ah, how's it going? What is that? I'm fine. No, not what beer? I don't see no beer. Your search for ingredients. Oh, yes, you know about everything. Sorry, no, not hiding anything. Yes, I do. Sylvia smiled. It's going all right, nothing illegal here. I answered, trying not to give away my unrest. It's my penis. It's called an erection. It only happens 85 times a day. Stop what you're doing and witness penis perfection. This is more important than what you have to say. Sorry. Comment down below if you know that song. She got me. It's nothing. I blushed with a silly giggle. It's time to go. I was almost running, leaving the square with a Sylvia behind me. It's great that she's one of those people who don't ask unnecessary questions. But there are people in this camp who would like nothing better than to poke their noses into other people's businesses. Passing the pioneer's cabin, I stumbled onto one of them. What are you hiding there? Again, it's my penis. Why does everyone keep asking? I thought there was no point in denying anything, so I replied in a provocative... By the way, have I mentioned I've been drinking? I'll actually try this again. I replied in a provocative... Fuck it, I did it in that manner. It's none of your business. I'm a cipher. I'm a chipper officer bringing a message back to headquarters. That's certainly a big wink. Message. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. 8 inches is quite hard to hide sometimes, okay? What? Was it waist high to embarrass? You want some? Yes, please. I've been... No, not from you, though. From someone that actually isn't... That wouldn't get me arrested in half the states in the U.S. I'll deal with it on my own, like I do every night. I walked past her confidently and proceeded on my way. To my surprise, she didn't say anything, nor tried to pursue me. There was no one in Olga's cabin, so I successfully managed to stuff the bottle under my bed. Once I got outside, I sighed in relief. Really, I couldn't believe that I would ever have to worry about about a single bottle of beer. Like while I was back in high school. By the way, you are 17, so it's a good thing it's safe now. Even if someone finds it, I'll claim that it's not mine. I could always think of some suitable excuse for my erroneous experience. Finally, it seemed that everything had been collected. Okay, yes. I took the handcart with the sugar and put the sack with the flour in it, followed by 2 baskets of strawberries, and somehow fitted in between. And the beer was hidden under my... Again, put it in the flour or something. The day was coming to its end, so I hurried, as cake itself will need some time to bake. Of course, I would enjoy lying down, closing my eyes, and drinking the beer. Oh, yeah, Olga wouldn't let me. Indeed, after all the trouble I've gone, I even felt personally responsible for the success of this event. Coming to the square, I stopped for a moment to catch my breath. It wasn't the cart that was heavy. It ran smoothly enough without any noticeable effort required, but it's just that I had any physical exhaustion cards pain to me now. You know, it's been a full day because it's been both a physical and mental one. I fell asleep. I sat down on a bench, closed my eyes for a moment. What's that? I didn't really give a damn who it was, but probably just a fellow pioneer girl taking interest in an unfamiliar companion in distress. What are you talking about? I asked her tiredly. She didn't reply. Those are the ingredients for a cake. Do you like cakes? I don't know. Well, what? You never tried cake before? I don't know. Obviously, this girl didn't get what I was talking about, but it didn't surprise me at the moment. I really wasn't interested in the conversation. I was so tired that I had zero intentions of classifying external distractions and tagging them with either common or uncommon. I see. Come down to the canteen later. You know, you could have a bite. Really? Yeah. Have come down. But plenty of cake. And what is it made of? What? I asked indifferently. These cakes. Well, some flour, some sugar, various fillings. Not that a strange question, just doesn't seem... Not that a strange question. Doesn't she know what cakes are made of? And you have all it here? Yeah, well, kind of. And sugar? Yeah, and sugar. Right there, that's the biggest part in the bowl. Could you lend me a little? What for? I thought it was over the top. And suddenly a gust of wind made me grab my cart instinctively and open my eyes. However, no one was there. Am I daydreaming? Gendo, was it you? I noticed, though, that the sugar sack was untied and a small heap of it poured out. Could it be that she was scared by the wind and ran away? I don't think she got the sugar last time. So each time I do this, is that character going to go a little bit further? I wonder. Fix the sack and put strawberries on my way. Okay. There wasn't a single person near the canteen. No wonder. Dinner was still a good hour away. I brought the handcart to the rear exit and handed the food stuff to the camp cook. She, again, female, a lot of females in this camp, had already been told what to do with it, and she gave me such an unpleasant look. I'm not sure how long it takes to bake a cake. An hour? Maybe. 30 minutes if you want it. I don't know. I forget. Is that a... No, that's a lamp. But she had to hurry. I just wanted to relax for the remaining time until dinner. In short, I was so tired that I just sat on the steps and waited. My eyes closed themselves. I guess I got tired throughout the day. Yeah, again, you actually did a lot today. And notice someone came up. Didn't notice even how someone came up until they were already on my shoulder. Hi! Mushy mush. No, it's hi. It's just whole. Yeah. Miku was standing before me. Yeah. I didn't need a mirror to imagine the expression of skepticism and annoyance on my face. Oh, excuse me. I must have interrupted you. No problem. I was just sitting here. Ah, all right then. Miku beamed with a smile. It's just that I was coming to dinner and I passed you by. I saw you sitting down. I wanted to say, hey, is he sitting down? Why is he sitting down? Why is he sitting down? It's like, so I thought maybe I should sit down and see if he's okay. Is he breathing? Is he breathing? Are you okay? Okay, no, I shook you up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sick you. I just want to make sure you're okay. And I thought it's time for dinner already, and then it appeared to me that it was too early. Then I decided to come by. Case, but I was mistaken. What clock is it? Well, not the clock. Or clocks can be mistaken. Just I misread it. And then maybe I thought, well, is it the big hand or the little hand? Because sometimes I get confused. Is it a small hand that's moving around no fast? No, I thought, no, wait, that's the second hand. Is it a small hand? No, the small hand is an hour's hand. So maybe I always thought I was wrong the whole time. She seemed to be utterly confused now and felt silent. It's still half an hour before dinner. Ah, that's great. So then I could just sit here and talk with you. I'll sit here and wait with you if you don't mind. Frankly speaking, I do mind. You know, I have some matters to attend to. Bitch. What was it? My phone just vibrated. Oh, just the AP. Okay. I stood up quickly and left without saying goodbye, ignoring Miku as she talked about why clocks are hard to read. A minute later, I got to the square and sat on a bench with a firm intention of finding a foot for dinner. I think this is the first time in the last 4.5 days where I felt like this. It wasn't just irritating because of some insignificant details, but indeed, I was really angry. I've completely stopped caring about where I am and why I'm here. I don't care about how to get out either. What's driving me mad is that I always have to carry out some stupid task given out by a camp leader, and it's always me who gets into stupid situations, and sometimes even ends up looking like a clown. Honk, honk. Maybe I shouldn't wear this oversized red nose. If all of it is some kind of alien trick or plot to plot of the universal mind. There we go. They better consult with their psychologist. I gritted my teeth, clenched my fist, and fell asleep. And most annoying thing is that everything that happens seems to be happening by itself somehow. I'd be happier not to carry around bags of sugar that weigh a ton, but I have no choice at all. I mean, any other option would lead to much worse consequences than a muscle strain or hurt pride. Who are you angry with? Ulsa was standing there in front of me, smiled slightly. Nobody in particular, I answered absently, but my fist gave me away. Just like that. Okay, it's up to you. You better tell me why'd you run around camp the whole day with some kind of bags. I had to, I replied reluctantly. I guess it was food. Yeah, maybe it was. Ulsa was about to say something, but the moment the bell rang, calling the pioneers to dinner, I sighed in relief and quickly headed to canteen, leaving Ulsa behind. Hi, you bitch. I said Olga before I blacked out after she punched me. Simon, thank you very much. For what? The camp leader gave me a friendly smile. For the cake, of course. Right, sure. It was at that exact moment that I understood that the true meaning of the saying, keep your thanks to feed your cat. Wait a minute, I don't understand that. Then again, I'm 3 drinks into the night. You didn't tell anyone. This ought to be a surprise. Yeah. That's my boy. And now off to go to dinner. Olga waved her hand, pointing at the canteen. I stepped through the doorway and stared at the look for a free place. Again, right next to this guy. I mean, no one sits next to him. He won't talk to you. Or the pink-eyed guy there. I mean, there is a free chair. Against no one. These people don't have names. You can sit next to them and there won't be any dialogue because no one's bothered to write their names. Anyways, what slowly took place. I turned out there was plenty today, so I got a chance to eat alone. There was fish with mashed potatoes for dinner. Misfortune once again. I left hungry. And didn't we have fish? Yes, we did. Again, it's a cafeteria. They tend to recycle things. Excuse me. And I'm back. Having pushed my plate with the fried sea dweller away, I laid my head on my hands and closed my eyes. But soon, somebody came up to the table. Hey, are you feeling all right? Yeah, I'm fine, I replied without changing my position. You're just tired then, aren't you? Yeah, a little. That's bad, Sylvia said seriously. Of course. You'll remember that we're going for a hike after dinner now, don't you? Have you prepared anything? What? Where? I opened my eyes and lifted my head up instantly. Lena was standing by Sylvia. The hike. As in, yeah, go take a hike, you bastard. Well, I'm done with you. No, she was surprised. Then you know. Not at all. I put my head down on a table, covered it with my hands. If only I could sink into the ground right away. The girls remained silent. I was left alone with my thoughts for some time, and that was fine by me. Maybe I could have sat that way until the end of dinner, but the strong voice of Olga was heard from the opposite end of the canteen. Guys! To celebrate the miraculous rescue of our friend and comrade, Shurik, we've baked a cake for all you. I lifted my head idly and looked towards the camp leader, but couldn't see anything beyond the pioneers' backs. Well, you can see these guys. I meant these guys. I wasn't pointing at something. Yeah, I'm talking about these guys. Just a second. And nothing about me. Nothing about me rescuing or gathering the greens for the cake, huh? As if that somehow ought to be. Well, it would be wrong to expect anything less from my camp leader, but... let's go. Or we won't get our share. Sylvia smiled. Let's go. Lena agreed. Okay. I got up reluctantly and tagged along behind the girls. As we approached, I never seen her legs before for some reason. A crowd of pioneers. Olga was putting the cake in the center of the table. And now... Oh yeah, this picture's the same as last time. I thought it might change a little bit. I mean, there it is, Olga giving Ulsa doggy style. The camp leader wasn't able to finish and also ran up behind the crowd. She managed to nibble a few bites. Where's the strawberries, by the way? Again, rather alluring for Lena. She was kicking and screaming. I stared blankly from the outside of the drama, Alice smiling, Lena picking up some cream with her finger and suggestively sucking on it. What? No, palm around. I felt completely out of place here. I thought that if I closed my eyes and opened them again, here I am, back to the safety of my apartment, in front of my computer, playing a dating sim. Wait a minute, I am in front of my computer playing a dating sim. Oh, wait, what? And no, we're still here. I blinked, nothing changed, only the noise and confusion became sharper. Ulsa, that's my limit. I just... Well, in fact, behaving like that is a bit over the top, even for her. Shurik broke into the conversation, or is it court-martialed? Please, Olka, since the cake is celebrating my return, it's no big deal. He hesitated. It doesn't matter? The camp leader turned to Ulsa. And you! Today I'm going to punish you to the fullest extent, so you behave next time. Ugh, whatever. She snorted and turned back. You won't be going on the hike tonight with us. As if I wanted to. I was more willing to switch places with Ulsa and skip the hike instead of her, but who knew? If I had guessed beforehand, I would have been the first one to go berserk and smash the damn cake. After a couple of minutes of confusion, the pioneers started to disperse. You have to get ready too. There's be a lineup at the square in half an hour. I looked straight into the eyes of a camp leader, trying to express my attitude non-verbally, but it seemed that I failed. Don't be late, she just thinks I was staring into her lovely green eyes. Also was sitting at a table when I approached her on my way to the exit. So, why did you do it? She looked very upset, but she had the right to be so. 'Cause I wanted to, bitch. Also replied abruptly. So, you're happy now? Of course I am. And you, good luck hiking. She smiled mischievously, sprung up, and rushed out of the canteen. Well, a bit of luck wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Sorry, tried to do an echo effect.